Schopenhauer's truth about human relationships. Why relationships become harder as we age. Why do relationships feel more exhausting as we grow older? When we were young, socializing was enjoyable. Making friends felt like achievement, meeting relatives seemed natural, and frequent gatherings proved friendship. But gradually, something changes. After meeting people, exhaustion overwhelms us. Phone calls feel heavy. Even old friends become burdensome. Have we become selfish or overly sensitive? No. We've simply discovered the truth about human relationships that was always there. The 19th century philosopher Schopenhauer stated clearly, human relationships are the greatest source of suffering. Humans fundamentally hurt one another, no matter how much we love or how close we are. This sounds harsh, but reflect on your most painful moments. Most involved people are family members' words, a friend's betrayal, a child's indifference. We were fine alone but hurt when with others. Why relationships cause pain. Schopenhauer saw humans as beings of constant desire. We want recognition, love, and understanding needs that require others to fulfill. The problem: the other person has identical desires. They also want recognition and to live their own way. When two desires collide, conflict arises. You want understanding. They want to share their story. You seek comfort. They offer solutions. You need quiet. They demand attention. This is nobody's fault, it's human nature. The deeper problem is expectation. We expect family to understand us, old friends to know our hearts, and reciprocity for what we give. But others don't know our expectations, and often lack the capacity to meet them. They're struggling with their own lives. Expectations become disappointment. Disappointment becomes resentment, and resentment destroys relationships. Schopenhauer noted humans are fundamentally self-centered, not as moral judgment but simple fact. We judge by our standards, react with our emotions, prioritize our needs. So does everyone else. That's why conversations miss their mark, and we feel wounded. The paradox of closeness. Strangely, strangers' words barely hurt, but family comments ache for days. A passing glance means nothing, but a child's indifference tears our hearts. Schopenhauer explained this through the porcupine's dilemma. In winter, porcupines huddle for warmth, but their quills prick each other. They separate from pain, get cold, approach again, and get hurt again. Human relationships work identically. We crave closeness but get hurt when close. Distance brings loneliness. So we approach again and hurt again. Family relationships especially reflect this. Parents sacrifice everything for children. Yet later conversations feel impossibly difficult. Children are overwhelmed with work, childcare, and bills. No capacity for parents. Parents feel hurt but stay silent, fearing they'll burden or nag. This silence accumulates into resentment. Children struggle too, feeling guilty about parental expectations, but unable to meet them. Contact itself becomes burden. Both parties suffer, unable to share true feelings despite closeness. Marriage follows the same pattern. Young love promises complete understanding, but decades reveal how much remains incomprehensible. We endure silently, fearing conflict, until endurance either explodes or freezes into coldness. Porcupines need appropriate distance. Not so close they're pricked, not so far they're cold. Human relationships require the same. Paradoxically, closer people need more distance. Family needn't share everything. Spouses needn't become one. Old friendships needn't continue forever. But our culture taught otherwise. Family should be tight-knit, couples unified, friendships lifelong. So distancing brings guilt and self-blame. But distance doesn't abandon relationships, it preserves them. Constant closeness and hurt eventually destroy bonds. Appropriate distance sustains them. Chapsha, when solitude becomes comfortable. As we age, socializing grows bothersome. Phone calls feel burdensome. Solitude becomes most comfortable. Initially, this feels wrong. Are we becoming antisocial? Others worry too, insisting we need people to avoid depression. But Schopenhauer declared, the ability to be alone is true wisdom. People fear solitude, associating it with emptiness. They force themselves to socialize and maintain connections. Yet what's lost? Time, energy, and peace. Aging makes each interaction drain us for days. After conversations, heads achy and hearts feel heavy. Naturally, we choose solitude, not escape, but self-protection. Schopenhauer clearly states we needn't maintain all relationships. Life is finite. Time and energy are limited. Why spend limited resources on relationships that hurt, exhaust, and force fake smiles? Reducing relationships isn't failure, it's wisdom. With age comes realization truly important relationships are few. Real allies are countable. Most connections exist through habit or obligation. When we release these obligations, something remarkable happens. We become comfortable. No more watching reactions, enduring comparisons, or straining to meet expectations. Increased solitude brings self-encounter. We discover our genuine preferences and what comfort means to us. Contrary to warnings, solitude doesn't cause depression. Forced socialization, reading alone, walking, quietly drinking tea, needing neither to watch reactions nor explain ourselves. This piece reveals how heavy relationships weighed. Time alone doesn't signal loneliness, but maturity, reaching the stage beyond needing others' validation. Young, we craved widespread recognition. With age, we learn it's impossible to please everyone. Someone always misunderstands or judges. So we abandon the effort to be universally liked. That moment brings freedom. Those who enjoy solitude are strong, free from others' gazes, comfortable with themselves. Chapshap, Schopenhauer's relationship wisdom. How then should we live? Not as hermits severing all bonds, but changing our relational attitude. First, lower expectations. Hurt stems mainly from expectations that others will understand us, that giving guarantees receiving. Accept that others are imperfect like you, busy with their lives, struggling with their problems, limited in capacity. Family can't perfectly understand you. Long acquaintance doesn't guarantee knowing your heart. Acceptance brings comfort and less disappointment. Second, maintain distance. Remember the porcupine's dilemma. Appropriate distance matters most with close people. Parent-child boundaries are essential. Don't over-involve in your child's life. Spousal distance matters. You needn't do everything together. Distance doesn't mean lack of love, but mutual respect. Third, don't try changing others. People don't change, especially with age. Decades-hardened personalities and habits resist transformation. Change attempts exhaust both parties. Accept people as they are. Your spouse's personality is their personality. Acceptance reduces conflict and brings mutual comfort. Fourth, free yourself from others' evaluations. Others' opinions don't determine your value. Criticism reflects their perspective, not your worth. Don't take every word seriously. People speak from their moods. Universal acceptance only hurts you. Fifth, treasure solitude. When alone, you meet your true self. With others, we play roles: parent, child, spouse, hiding our real selves. Solitude releases us from roles, from proving or displaying anything. That time restores us. Chop shop living with less pain. You're not oversensitive or inadequate. Humans are simply beings who hurt one another. Schopenhauer saw this truth centuries ago. Perfect understanding is impossible, regardless of love or proximity. Accepting this is the first step. Acceptance reduces expectations. Lower expectations mean less hurt. Distance is permissible now. Family needn't do everything together. Friendships can fade, people change, lives diverge. Increased solitude isn't worrying. That's not loneliness, but freedom from watching reactions or meeting expectations. You've tried, endured, and compromised enough. Time for yourself is deserved. Live with less pain. Don't answer every call. Don't fulfill every request. Don't attend every gathering. Your peace matters most. Schopenhauer said, don't fear solitude. True wisdom is the capacity for being alone. Real loneliness exists elsewhere: loneliness among people, loneliness of being misunderstood, loneliness of maintaining hurtful relationships. Better to be alone. Quiet rooms, books, tea. Gazing outside this time heal. Human relationships are fundamentally imperfect. Don't expect perfection. No relationship avoids hurt entirely. But hurt can be reduced through lowered expectations. Maintain distance and self-protection. You're not alone in this. Countless others share these struggles: exhausted by relationships, hurt by people, confused by preferring solitude. This is normal. This is growth. This is wisdom. Schopenhauer's message seems cold, but offers warm comfort. It's not just you. Humans are inherently this way. So don't blame yourself excessively. Rest now. Stop forcing relationship maintenance. Stop trying to please everyone. Protect your peace. That's paramount. If solitude has become comfortable with age, that's not failure, it's finding true freedom. Live with less pain. Expect less. Hurt less. Suffer less. That's Schopenhauer's gift, and life's gift to you. Quiet peace. Freedom found through acceptance. A life requiring no more proof. You're already enough. Rest now.